Hello, welcome to the Wealth Starting Line. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Okay, let's dive right into it. AI. It is absolutely everywhere, isn't it? It's in our inboxes, it's in our creative tools. It really feels like we're standing on the edge of something massive, a huge technological revolution. And, that's the perfect way to describe it. It's a gold rush. There's this incredible frenzy of excitement, new announcements every day, and just mind-boggling amounts of money being invested. Everybody is rushing in, hoping they're the ones who are going to strike it rich with the next big thing. The hype is just through the roof. But here's the catch with any gold rush, right? Not every shiny rock you find is actually worth anything. So the real challenge for all of us is figuring out how to tell the difference. How do we separate the real game-changing breakthroughs from all the overhyped noise? How do we find the real gold in all this? So, to find that real gold, we've got to put on our prospector hats. We need a plan. Let's start by navigating all the hype and the crazy headlines to really understand this new world we're in. A world that's just as full of risk as it is with incredible opportunity. I mean, the signs are all around us. You can't miss them. It feels like new AI tools are launching every single day. You see these headlines about multi-million, sometimes even billion-dollar investments, and everywhere you turn, there's this grand promise that AI is going to completely change how we work and live. And it's all being fueled by this nonstop media frenzy. But all of this excitement has a lot of experts feeling pretty nervous. There's some really serious whispers going around in financial circles, in academia, about a potential AI bubble. And it's all being driven by these massive, maybe even dangerous overvaluations. And listen, this isn't just some random chatter. Researchers are actively on this. Sources like Wired are reporting that scholars are looking at all the classic signs of a financial bubble. They're looking at the powerful stories we're all telling about AI, and they're looking at the very real risks that are tied to these sky-high stock prices. And it's not just them. Other top sources are digging in too. Yale Insights, for example, is exploring the potential fallout. They're asking, hey, what happens to the whole market? What happens to investor confidence if these valuations just can't hold up? And it seems like it's already having an effect. Investopedia points out that these huge spikes in the value of any stock with AI attached to it are actively shaping how investors feel and act, which creates this kind of feedback loop of excitement and, well, fear. Okay, so with all that risk floating around, let's pivot and get practical. How do we, as students, professionals, creators, how do we become smart prospectors in all this? Here is your guide to spotting the difference between the fool's gold and the real deal. Getting this difference is absolutely crucial. See, fool's gold often comes with these wild promises of full automation, that it's going to completely replace you. A lot of the time, AI just feels like a buzzword they tacked onto an old product. It doesn't actually solve a problem you have, and the results, they're usually pretty shallow. But real gold, that's different. That's all about augmenting your skills. It automates the boring, tedious stuff, it gives you new insights you couldn't see before, and it fits right into the way you already work, just making everything better. And you can think of some really clear examples of this. Real gold, right? Like transcription services that turn an hour-long interview into text in just a few minutes, saving you hours. Or design tools that can spit out 100 different visual ideas in a second, freeing up the designer to think about the big picture. Or even data analysis that can spot these tiny hidden patterns in massive data sets that a human might never, ever find. The key takeaway here is that these tools are powerful assistants, not replacements. All right, so how can you put this thinking into practice? I'm going to give you a simple 3-step guide to help you find that real value, whether it's for your job, for school, or even just for personal projects. Here it is. It's really simple. Step 1, identify your pain points. Step 2, focus on augmentation, not total automation. And step 3, test, iterate, and learn. Okay, let's break each one down real quick. So first, and this is probably the most important thing, start with your problem, not with the technology. Don't just go searching for cool AI tools. Instead, stop and ask yourself, what parts of my day are just repetitive or time-consuming or just plain awful? Where do I get stuck? Once you know what your actual pain points are, then you can start looking for a tool that's built to solve that exact problem. Second, you got to shift your mindset. The real magic of AI happens when it works with you as a partner. So you should be looking for tools that act like a creative sidekick or an analytical assistant or a productivity booster. The goal is to find something that can handle all the grunt work, which then frees you up to apply your unique human skills, your strategic thinking to the final product. And that really brings us to what I think is the most important idea in this whole explainer. In this new world of AI, our human skills are not becoming obsolete. No way. They are actually becoming more valuable than ever before. Let's be clear, AI is incredible at certain things, processing massive amounts of data, recognizing patterns, handling repetitive tasks at superhuman speed. But it just can't do what we do. It doesn't have critical thinking. It doesn't have genuine creativity. It has zero emotional intelligence. And it can't make complex ethical calls. These skills, these are our human superpowers. So what this all means is that our role is changing into something new, something essential. We're becoming orchestrators. Think about it like a conductor of a symphony. The conductor isn't playing every single instrument, but they are guiding the entire orchestra to create beautiful music. That's us. We're the ones who guide the AI, who challenge its outputs, who refine what it gives us. We provide the context, the nuance, and the human perspective that turns a boring wall of data into something that actually means something. It's about curation, not just creation. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question to think about. In a world powered by AI, where machines can handle the what and the how with unbelievable efficiency, our greatest value is going to come from the why. The real gold we should all be searching for isn't just another cool app. It's mastering our new role as the conductor, the critic, the visionary. So what is the uniquely human value that only you can create?
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next time.